on the screen, and we kind of had some people saying they wanted to fight, some people wanted to go straight to the scrapyard. We tried to figure out where the scrapyard was. We couldn't really tell where it was. Somebody mentioned something about doing a survival check, and then we kind of just agreed to call it a night at that point. So is that about right? Does that sound right?
Yeah, and we went up to, I think, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were up on this little hill.
And we found weapons and
goodies.
I thought, didn't we fortify the little base that's there or something like that?
That's what we decided to do.
We talked about it, but
yeah.
I feel like it wasn't like a. I feel like it was still a discussion.
Yeah.
So each option is valid. Entrenching is going to take time.
We've got 12 guys that look strong.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna play this sound as a reminder, or remind you that Ray Lee, which was Radek's companion, had mentioned that she could see that there were these dropships coming in, just dropping off
that's great.
something, and y'all can hear this sound coming, in the distance.
What do you guys think should be?
Dropships? Do they have that kind of equipment at this place?
Girl, this is Czerka Corporation.
They loaded.
We rich.
Entrench before they get here?
We're
We should
Microsoft.
definitely entrench fast or leave fast, so I vote we entrench. We need to get Radek back anyway.
Entrenching.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to motivate one of these groups of guys to kind of double time it.
We're all screaming entrench and grabbing entrenching tools.
I'm just kind of waiting everyone to kind of come this way, follow the fuzzy bear.
Alright, so...
And I guess we have to set up those weapons that you said we had, the, mortars or something?
Yeah.
You have essentially anti-infantry, anti-electronic, anti-armor rounds for these guns.
Okay.
It's just the long guns.
Okay, the blaster rifles, or are they?
No,
I think you described them as mortars, but I'm not sure.
It would be like an anti-tank gun, like a modern day anti-tank gun.
Okay.
So it's a long barrel on a tripod, highly accurate, has a lot of distance that it can reach out to.
Okay. So they are emplacements, though.
Yes, but they would require being set up.
Gotcha.
And so if someone was to entrench, or if somebody is to set this up, they're gonna have to roll mechanics.
I can do the setup.
Okay.
I'm
gonna help you and watch it.
Well, let's see. So there's not gonna be enough time for everybody to do everything, or one person to do it all. So you'll have to split it up between all three. So there's two guns. You can set up each gun, or you could entrench.
Well, I definitely gotta get at least one gun set up, so I'll work on the gun setup.
Okay. All right, Voss, what are you doing, man?
Is there anything heavy that we could use that I see that is not going to be something we can just pick up?
Not heavy that you could pick up. Like what?
I'm just trying to see if there's any kind of fortifications I could move with my force ability to help us get set up faster.
Let me give a little bit more detail here. I'm gonna get some drawing tools here.
Maybe something to block the path.
So you have essentially, tactically, I don't know how this is gonna work. You have. Are y'all able to see that red line?
Negative.
You were not able to see the red line on the stream or in the stream?
Nope.
Really?
There, now we can see it.
Oh, okay. There just might be a little bit of a lag then, or a delay.
Yeah, I think you had to finish drawing it before it showed up.
Okay. So this obviously is going to be a natural structure. So you have essentially intercepting path. So what you're hearing is essentially a tank.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
So the path of least resistance would be this yellow mark, following the path that's already on the ground. Do you see it now?
Okay. Yeah, we see it.
I have to right click to get it to actually enable. So
Oh.
you have a tree line that provides cover to the opposite side, but then of course everything on your side is completely wide open.
Okay.
But
What is this right here? Is this incline?
it is inclined, so it's a hill actually. And
Okay.
I tried my best to manipulate it in the
It looked
dungeon
like it. I just
painter.
wanted to make sure I was.
Yeah, I
doing it
just
right.
couldn't tell if it was an incline or a decline as well.
So you
Yeah.
have essentially a structure something like this. That's raised, or
Gotcha. So I'm on the lower end or the higher end right now?
so the further back you go towards the right, the higher up you are.
Okay. So
And then the
higher.
closer you get the closer you get to
Ah.
the stream, the lower you are. So it's kind of like a valley,
Okay.
and you
I
have that
the high
stream.
ground again.
So that's essentially right. And of course, that's where that bunker was. So you have a fortified area beneath the ground, but you also have. But I mean, you can't fire from that position. That's just where that armory was.
Okay.
But from here, you do have a wide open angle from where y'all came from, or where you hear the noises coming from.
Gotcha. So if I put a gun here, it just have a clear shot over there because we're
Exactly.
high up, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And because you're in a stable position, you could have that like zeroed in basically. First thing that comes through, bam, and then go from there.
Yeah. So I'll
So-
definitely put one of the guns here.
That pass looks pretty narrow for like multiple tanks, so I wonder if maybe there's a way we can like bottleneck it.
Exactly. You want to definitely not allow them tactically to get past the crossing of the river where those stones are, which they could easily get through. So basically, if they make it onto your side of the bank, it's just wide open. Like there's not going to be anywhere for you other than if you build entrenchment or like a trench. To hide yourself because they'll basically just blast you. Anywhere past on the other side of the river, their sight's going to be kind of obstructed by the trees, so they're not going to have real clear lines of sights on anybody until they come out. Infantry would be able to hide in that relatively well, but they're not going to be able to see you or effectively engage with you. The prison guards that you guys were encountering predominantly had blaster pistols, so they have to make it somewhat closer to you in order for anything to really occur from their end. But you know that they have air support. You know that they have some sort of mechanical or armored support. You know that they have infantry from the prison guards. There may be droids, there may be specialists. It's not real clear where or what might be in store for you.
I'm kind of wondering if it would be better to go and try and commandeer the fighter pilots from Naboo and then use them as cover for either everyone to get away or to basically fight back.
I don't think we could figure out which way to go, unfortunately.
The only way that you would potentially be able to do that is to roll really high on a survival check. I think Kari had had rolled for survival, but it was just to check the surroundings, and that's how we found the bunker.
Yeah.
But we could roll again.
Is there no like visible signs that someone had been through there recently? Because wouldn't they have had to come this way to get to where we were working?
Bingo! You are correct. There are some signs, but how successful you are at moving and following that track is going to depend on your survival roll.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and try it.
Alright. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
18.
God dang it! Alright, so down this way, where I'm pinging, following the path essentially, there seems to be what appears to be a pair of tracks that are very like close to one another, as if it was somebody that was older in age that wasn't particularly moving fast, but was by themselves. Bullock, Stims, and Kovac are telling you that they had heard that and seen that there was an elderly man earlier, right before all the commotion, talking with the guards about selling that ironwood. So you know that there was a trader at the camp before everything went down. It was an elderly gentleman. The tracks are suggesting that this is an elderly person. So this might be the guy that this might be the tracks.
The question is, would we want to split up the group more, though?
Yeah, because I was going to suggest if you guys decide to go that way to go get the ships, since I can stealth really easy, I could try to stay here and slow them down with a couple of shots. And then maybe run away if I have to.
I'm not very good at tracking. All I know how to do is fight, so I'd have to stay here with you. I'd probably slow her down.
This is probably going to be an all or nothing thing.
Okay, so if we decide to go, we need to go. If we decide to stay, we need to stay.
Yeah, the only thing, so like the thing with splitting it right now would be like if you guys try to engage with even more reduced numbers, like the odds are already gonna be stacked against you as it is. So reducing your numbers even more is probably gonna end up resulting, just from a tactical situation, like you can hear tanks, you can see like air support. You guys are literally pulling out guns from the dirt to fight. So, I mean, can you win? It's hard to say, but your odds are going to get even increasingly more difficult the less people you'll have. So running is completely a viable thing. Fighting is viable, but if you're going to do it, you got to do it pretty quick. So I'm going to start a timer. Let's start a 5-minute timer. And I'll just tell me what we're going to do. If not, y'all are just going to get caught in the open.
Okay. Votes for staying, votes for leaving.
I vote to stay.
You vote to stay?
I'm kind of torn.
No, you gotta pick one. You can flip a coin if you got
what
it.
would Walker do?
So, so my suggestion is instead of like a bunch of us going to try and do commandeer the fighters. The fighters have autopilot, so one person can go, try and commandeer them and set them all to autopilot on one specific ship. And then I don't know if there's a way to mimic what one main one's doing, but it's a thought.
Roll pilot.
Only 11.
You know that they'll for sure follow you, but you're not real sure. You're not real sure about them like shooting where you shoot.
Well, I think,
Well, if everyone else wants to stay, then I'll stay.
yeah, I think I'm gonna vote to stay, and I guess Adam, I mean, player to DM. I guess we each probably have enough time to do one thing. Like I can probably set up a gun.
Yeah.
Do we have enough time to set up an entrenchment if somebody does that, or is
Yeah.
that?
You essentially have the workforce of 12 guys right here. So I'm
Okay.
gonna get this off here. So each one of these guys is 4 dudes.
Does anybody else have a decent mechanics besides me?
No, I don't.
I have 6 and I'm trained.
Okay, yeah. I guess you can put up one gun and I can put up the other gun, and
I can do that.
we can dig one entrenchment.
Okay.
It's better
Does,
than nothing.
You got 3
All of our
minutes.
3 Naboo homies know
Yeah.
how to set anything like this up?
They could fire the gun.
Okay,
Hey, that's a good idea.
that's
they-
not a bad idea.
So I guess, Adam, I'll set mine here in front of
Okay.
me.
Okay. Styles, Kovac, and Bullock are part of like a fire team for like a spaceship, so they could operate the guns. Essentially,
Awesome.
you would just have to tell them where to shoot.
Shoot
Yeah.
that way, asshole.
Keep firing, assholes!
Pretty
All right, so one gun's gonna go here. Go ahead and roll mechanics. You guys have 2 minutes.
Okay.
Are we both rolling?
Yeah, just tell me what you want to do, and then we'll roll for it. So yeah, you're able to get this gun up together. You're not gonna have any time to fire it and see if it's really operating until there's a
They
target.
show up. Okay.
Were we working on the same gun? We were setting up 2 different ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
there's
setting up
there's 2 separate guns. They're the
Okay.
same gun, or same type of gun, but
Shit. I don't know if they should be next to each other or not.
for them to fit on the hill, they're gonna have to be pretty damn close.
Is it better that the gun's on the hill?
Yeah, because it's higher
Yeah,
up.
precision won't suffer as much from accuracy.
We can put like one right here and one right here, right?
Yeah.
Just while they're doing that, I know time's running. I'm gonna get these 12 guys to start digging themselves in. We found guns to arm them with, correct?
Yeah, everybody's got a rifle, blaster rifle.
I got 15 on mechanics.
Ooh, okay. All right. So yeah, your gun doesn't quite look as sturdy as Gan's, but it's held together.
Good deal.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna think while they're
Wait.
doing that, I'm gonna get these guys.
Oh, these guys are armed. These guys are armed.
I need to. I'm gonna try to get them to start kind of. I don't know what we want to do, but we need to get them on the
Yeah.
hill.
How are
Fire
the
down.
entrenchments gonna work? I don't know what
That's what I
style
was asking
they're.
for earlier. Is like if there's rubble and stuff, I was trying to use that as like makeshift barricade.
Roll mechanics or something. Use the
I
force.
have.
Push
I have
the ground
perception.
open.
Is it survival to do that? To check for that? I don't know.
We'll do mechanics.
Okay. I dropped it. 18.
Ooh, just in the nick of time, as my alarm goes off for 5 minutes. All right, so we're gonna transition into.
Wow. We
We
can.
can.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome, Adam.
We can. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you enjoy it. So you guys should be able to move your stuff around still.
That transition.
Taylor, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sorry to take a second to respond to that.
You're good. Hi.
We'll get you caught up to speed, man, but just watch the fireworks right now.
All right. Sounds good.
Alright, so you guys, I'm going to give you guys another 5 minutes to just kind of figure out how y'all are going to do engagement, if y'all are going to do recon, if y'all are, just figure out your battle plan, because you don't have much time.
Okay, you mentioned earlier that these trees over here, is thick tree line.
Yes, sir.
I am going to make my way over there and try to delve in and kind of hide in the trees and ambush them when they come through, if the infantry come through.
Okay. So this is a ravine, essentially, or like a V. The stream is at the bottom. So
How high up is this are we talking?
This is it's a tolerable pace. It's not like you're gonna have to have like rock climbing gear, but you going up one side and having to turn around and come back means that you're gonna be like exposed big time on the return trip, just because your side that y'all have fortified is like completely open. The opposing side has a lot of cover.
I got you.
Y'all made cover, but y'all don't have the capacity right now to split tears right now.
Okay. So this isn't something that could be jumped?
You could jump it. You would have to roll for it.
No, but it's not something I could just hop over like a...
No. No,
That's what I was
the,
asking.
I believe it's something like 60 to 90 feet.
What?
Yeah, each little deal on here right now, I'm trying to get my measurement tool on here, but I don't see it. There it is. So yeah, each square is 30 feet.
Oh man, my gun's gonna be useless.
Yeah, my
So,
lightsaber's
yeah.
going to be even more useful.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be on top of these people. Now, additionally, because this is gonna end up being a little bit chaotic as in terms of battles, how you guys have the prisoners in squads of 4, you're gonna see that reflected on the opposite side as well. So there's gonna be larger tokens of 4 and
okay.
potentially even bigger depending on how far this goes. And then, of course, the one square would be representative of an individual
Okay.
unit.
What is this right here?
That's like a low crossing of stone.
Okay. The only reason I asked now is because I didn't know this was that wide.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything I could make an explosive device out of?
There's a armory over here. You'd have to go check it out.
Okay. Should I make like a perception check or?
Yeah, let's roll investigation. Kari, what are you doing?
She just stepped away.
All right, she's dead to me.
I don't know what investigation. I don't have that skill.
Roll perception then.
Okay.
I think investigation was what we had in Stars Without Numbers. Okay, yeah, you.
Okay, sorry.
You don't find any like thermal detonators, but you do find something called or labeled detonite.
Okay. I will definitely use that to make a boom boom.
And then I guess roll knowledge. Do you have tactics?
I have knowledge, technology.
Okay.
And then I have mechanics.
Roll the technology one.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
So this detonite will definitely be useful in creating a very large shitstorm of shrapnel. So if you could potentially get it out in the middle of the field, it would be like having a ginormous anti-personnel mine.
I might be able to help you get that farther.
You guys have 20 seconds.
Okay. Is it? What's the detonation on it? Is it triggered, or do I have to like press it and throw it?
It's triggered, but you have 10 seconds.
Okay.
Whee!
I'm gonna place it right here and then run back.
Okay. So there's let me mark that real quick. So
Yeah.
we'll slow down for a second
I
so
just
we don't.
want to point out, you went 450 feet.
He used the force.
so fast.
Shut up,
He-
rules lawyer.
No, that was amazing. That is the fastest ground
Nick gets
square.
Nick gets one dark side point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that way I guess I can wait till personnel shows up because it would be useless against a tank. I'm imagining if it's anti-personnel.
Are you able to see
The
that
little
claymore?
That's fucking adorable.
That's awesome.
Is that where you wanted it?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So we'll leave it there. Someone drawing a heart? Yes. Aw. Cute claymore. Alright, so let me switch gears here for a moment. So the tire tracks who's okay, let me clarify something. Who's manning the guns?
I think you said they were going to, right?
Alright,
Yeah,
we'll,
those guys are.
we'll go ahead and
That, I believe.
take it that these guys are in a firing position. Where are you guys going to be to engage?
I guess I want to be here. That way I can actually have like line of sight to them.
Okay. Where do you want your prisoners at?
I know those prisoners in the back won't be good. They probably need to be moved forward, right, to actually shoot.
Tell me, ping me where you want them.
Because we want to concentrate fire here-ish, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Potentially. We'll see.
That's where the bigger vehicles
So
are
they
coming
need to
from.
stay in the trench with the what? They have blaster rifles.
Everybody has a blaster rifle.
Yeah.
At least that.
Yeah.
Is there any like
Guess we can move
higher
that over
vantage
here.
points than where we're at now?
You can't go any higher. If you go off the map right now, you start to decline into cover. So you could retreat that way.
Well, I wasn't thinking retreat. I was thinking somewhere I could snipe.
Sniping position. All this little white stuff right here
Yeah.
is actually like broken up concrete. You could potentially hide in that.
Would I be able to shoot over everyone though?
Yes.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay. Do you know what your range is?
Well, I only have the blaster rifles, so hang on. Let me see what the range is.
Okay. While you're figuring that out, Gan, what did you say you were gonna do?
Oh,
I
I'm probably,
apologize.
I guess, going to shoot from here. I was saying
Okay.
maybe move these guys to over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so does anybody want Gan, do you just want to take control of or command of the prisoners?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna assume Kari can help direct the fire of the AT guns or the guns. And then Voss, I know you mentioned that you kind of wanted to do like a recon type thing. Is that still something that you might want to try to do?
Well, I was gonna try to get, in this area to kind of
You can.
infantry that would put fire on us, but you saying what you said earlier kind of makes it to where that's not a good idea. So,
It's something that you can do. It's just there's gonna be a benefit for you to stay over here once you engage, because once you start retreating out into the open, you will have like no concealment at all and no cover. And in order
okay.
for you to get back into cover, you gotta go quite a ways. So essentially,
I can potentially be here, but I would be stuck.
not necessarily stuck, but to go. So like each one of these squares, I think, is almost going to be like it would take like 2 turns to go, or excuse me, 1 turn to go 2 squares. So it would take you almost 4 turns to get back into cover if you decided to
understand
disengage.
Yeah, I got you.
How hard can you force push water?
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
That was my next question, but
Yes, ma'am.
I can't find anywhere in the weapons where it states like what the range is for any weapons, like what they shoot, how far they can shoot.
Okay.
Check this.
Give me 1 second. If anyone else happens to know the answer to that, please speak up.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up right now. No, for pistol,
You have a rifle?
it says
This is a rifle.
0 to 30 squares is point blank with no penalty, and medium is -5 attack is 61 to 150 squares. But
Oh,
those
it was
squares
on the
are
next
5
page.
squares.
Sorry. I didn't
So
go
it'd
far
be-
enough.
That would be cut in half for this particular map.
Yeah, long
So for
range.
you to fire from that position, anything on that beach or on the opposite shoreline would be a -10 to attack.
-10.
Yeah. We're
So
gonna,
long attack
for
is a
simplicity,
-10, yeah.
for simplicity, whatever it is in feet, we're just gonna half it. So that's supposed
So
to be.
is that? Oh, that's -10 off of attack. So if I roll like a 20, I gotta take 10 off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you roll a natural 20, it's gonna be a hit.
And I do have precise shot, which it says no penalty for shooting at melee, which I don't know if that counts in this regard.
Oh, that would be like
Within-
real close.
Yeah,
being
arm's length
engaged.
or so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that are you gonna be like prone? Are you gonna be standing, crouched?
I think for now I'll be prone, and then if I need to move, then I'll move.
Okay. We'll reduce long attack to -5, and then like medium will be -2, and then short and point blank will be no penalty.
Did you find the weapon range?
We
table?
did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's on 129 in the book. I found
129.
it. Didn't go far enough.
Oh man, I just thought of something.
No, that's never a fucking good thing for
Nope.
a tier to say.
No.
Taylor, can you go to the gaming channel with me real quick?
I don't know what the
No.
gaming channel is.
It's the voice channel just below the one we're in
Oh,
Discord.
okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to be an enemy?
Oh,
That way you're
Sure.
playing?
yeah.
Okay. So are you in you can see the game right now, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna ping something in the trees. Can you see that?
No.
It's just like the purple deal.
Oh, maybe I have the map 2 zoomed in.
Oh,
Do it
okay.
again. Do it again.
I am. Is it coming
I
through?
do. Nope.
It would be like on the opposite shoreline of where they're set up.
Yeah, I don't see a ping.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna change this to a token. Do you see like a token
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be your guy.
Okay.
And that's the warden.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hide it though. And so essentially what will happen is I'm just gonna engage these guys with a scout battalion.
Yeah.
And so there'll be like a little bit of a skirmish, and then there's going to be like a big group of guys that come, and then I'll have you, if you want, you can just role play the evil guy and
Okay.
decide what he's going to do. And what I'll do real quick is, I'm going to give control to you, if I'm able to here.
What's
Oh,
his
wait.
main goal? To just kill everybody or get them as prisoners
to-
again?
To get his prisoners back.
Okay.
That's the main goal. I need to see if I'm not sure if it's gonna allow you to take that or not. Something strange is happening here. It's probably because I have it on the GM layer. Let me put it on the token layer real quick and then see if it'll work. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So I'm gonna have it to where you're the only one that can control it. So let me. There, they see it. All right, so we'll just do that, man.
With
Yeah.
the Death Star.
And man, if you wanna, let me see here. I'm gonna end up giving you. It'll make more sense. So like, I'm probably gonna send you private messages and be like, hey, this scout that I just unveiled at the bottom, that one's going to be yours to control. You just decide what's going to happen, and then I'll control the other one.
Okay.
And then that way you're not just sitting there the whole time.
Cool.
And so yeah, the prisoners are just trying to capture these guys, but that may change if they're starting to get their ass kicked real bad.
Yeah.
It may just be turning into just straight up killing. So I'm going to hop back into the other channel.
Okay.
You guys are so dead.
Hey, can you undelete my guy?
Undelete your guy.
Yes, please.
Somehow he deleted his token.
How do I erase
Oh,
all
man.
the shit I drew?
Man, I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. I have your gonk. You remember Gonk? He was a good Gonk.
Oh, there
Hey,
you
there
are.
I am. Boom.
Alright. Got it?
Got it. What are you doing? No! My sword!
Ah!
You monster.
Alright.
I'd
So,
like
Nick,
to
what
note,
were you doing?
Adam, I'm not drawing anything. I guess
Are you gonna jump over there, Nick?
I guess you're.
Nick's not there.
I'm here. No, I'm here. I get. Yeah, I'm gonna take a more defensive role. It seems like a bad idea to do what I was gonna do.
Okay. So, as you are beginning to hear an increase in the sound of the tracks, you start to see like birds kind of pop away or fly away, and there's a
Big
what appears to be some sort of armored vehicle approaching.
What appears to be an Abrams.
Fuck fate.
Guys, we're fucked.
Oh well. Cool. I guess
So
we're
it kind
gonna
of slows
get it.
down a little
No,
bit,
man,
and
just make some
start,
sticky bombs. I
It's
saw
just
it at Saving Private Ryan.
starts going across.
Okay, are these guys
I
gonna
just said
shoot?
we're shooting at it.
Shoot! You gotta say something. I can't hear
I
you.
did.
Say something louder. Who are you telling to shoot?
The
I was
CPU.
just yelling that at General. Somebody shoot that fucking thing. I can't.
You know.
All right, so Kari's gonna be in control of the infantry weapons, or the guns.
I'm gonna tell Kovac that they need to fire.
All right, Kovac acknowledges your commands. But he's asking for clarification. What did you want them to fire with?
The big guns.
Well, there's different ammo, right?
There's different rounds.
Oh,
Ion, probably, I guess. Is that a good? I don't know what's good against tanks, man.
I mean, if you
the
get good...
anti-tank ammo.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know there was anti-tank ammo. I'm gonna shut up.
There's a list. I'm gonna copy.
That's the AT rounds, right?
Huh?
No.
So 36. So that's 72.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's what we had found.
So you hear this large blast go off, and this tank has no idea that this even was that he didn't even know that y'all were there at the time, and so I'm trying to get here we go. So this one actually just takes a round and stops. And it just starts to traverse its turret towards you guys.
Well, we got 2 guns. Shoot the second one.
Fire, fire, fire!
Fire de misos!
I guess we're all firing.
Kari, I'm gonna have you roll 8d12, please.
A what?
8d12.
AD12?
8. Not 7, but 8.
Yes, 8.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second.
No, do it on the thingy. All you do is type /roll and then like whatever you're on 8D. Roll.
Yeah. /R space 8d12.
Alright, well, while that's happening, Stims is like trying to figure out what's going on,
That was
and
a
he.
really good roll. Holy shit!
Oh shit. Okay. This thing, just as it's traversing to fire back on y'all's position, just freaking blows up. So there's an armored tank that just, you guys stick out with that tank. Now you only had 5 rounds of each, so now you have 3 left of this armor piercing.
I Ewok screech.
Hey, do we have anything that can make an EMP?
Sort of.
I think we have
That might come in handy.
ion rounds for blaster rifles, it says. Yeah, get burninated.
Alright, so there seems to be a little bit of a pause, and gets kind of quieter. I gotta turn that down a little bit. That might be a little bit too loud for our purposes here
Yeah.
Nah, shit, dude.
of communication.
It's-
It sets the mood, but not when you're trying to talk.
What?
That's why I wasn't sure when you said 8d12 earlier. I was like, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was happening.
Oh,
I wasn't
shit.
prepared for the 8d12 though.
You're super terrible.
Oh,
Oh,
their arrow over their face. Oh, that's a square.
Taylor drew a square over there.
I don't know how to delete it.
Your select tool, you can click and drag over it, and hit the delete button. It should go away. All the squares you drew, actually.
Just don't delete your token.
Yeah, just make sure you don't go anything other than squares.
Don't do what I did. Yeah.
Adam, do we see these guys coming out of the forest?
Yep, if you can see it on the map, then you see it.
You
Can I go?
select it? How do you select it?
What was your question? I'm sorry?
Okay. On the upper left, make sure you have the little mouse selected. And you should be able to just click and drag like you would icons on a desktop.
Yeah, so
Select it and hit delete.
Alright, I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative real quick.
I don't see a delete button.
No, I mean on your keyboard.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Oh, should we use the, I got a 3.
$13.
Maybe it's slow.
You got a 3, Nick?
Correct. My initiative bonus is a +1, dog. And I rolled a
Taylor
fat 2.
got a 13.
Wait, is your dex a +1?
It is.
Nice.
Kari, what did you get?
I got 13 also.
13.
Going for a consular build. I'm not a...
Did we miss anybody?
Powers. Oh, that's cool. You can.
All right,
highlight
Gan,
the
you're up.
order and highlight as soon as goes. That's all.
I'm not going to explode my device yet. He ain't close enough. I guess I'll just take a shot at him.
Okay.
How much negative?
Real quick, Adam, do Jennifer and I need to roll off for the initiative?
We're gonna, since it's like a GM versus player, I'm gonna have her go first.
Okay.
Just for simplicity.
Yep.
Or speed. What are you doing? Gan?
I'm just gonna attack. Do you know how much negative I'd take from that range? I don't have the ruler tool.
Oh my god, so much.
You have the
I
what?
have the thing up still. I think it was at that range for that thing. It's like -10.
I think we didn't
It's
we cut the
this-
feet in half or something?
Yeah, we cut it in half.
Oh, and even
Yeah, you're still way out of range for a blaster.
Okay, well, I have nothing better to do than pot shot at him, so take that. I
Nice.
rolled a 0.
Hell
They-
yeah.
They know where you're at. Do you want to move at all?
No, I'm good right there.
All right, Kari, you're up.
I'm gonna go for the guy closest to the main road.
This guy here. All right, so you're shooting at me.
Oh, I didn't see the dude at the bottom. Fuck.
Shoot at Taylor's.
What? Sorry?
Shoot at Taylor. Don't shoot at me.
Huh?
Taylor's this one. Shoot this one.
We don't know which is. Oh, I see. I understand.
I'm confused.
Taylor's controlling the top or the bottom one.
Oh, I got
The
you.
bottom one.
Oh,
moving
thank you
around.
for clarifying.
Okay, I can roll, right?
Yeah. And you're gonna take a -5.
Yeah, I'm just not adding my attack bonus. Is that okay? Because it's a 5.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just 8.
Ooh. Taylor, I'm gonna share something with you, sir,
Okay.
so that you can see the stats. Actually, I'm just gonna show it to everyone.
I don't want to see that shit.
All right. What did you roll? I'm sorry. An 8? That does
Yeah.
not hit. That does not hit, unfortunately. All right, Taylor. So it is up to you, sir.
Okay. I don't. This thing that you shared is blank, so I don't know what to make of that.
Can you go to the character sheet?
The only tab I see is bio and info.
You may have to give him permission.
Yeah.
Is it
There
there
we
now?
go. Yep.
Okay. So those are their stats.
Okay.
So if you don't fire, you can move forward 2 blocks, or you could just fire from there, and they're in range.
They're in range.
You would take a -5, unless you get closer.
With pistols?
These are actually going to be blaster rifles.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? So,
According to what I wrote, it's actually going to be a plaster rifle.
plaster. Yep.
Oh no, I don't want to get plastered.
No.
Taylor, I just want to let you know.
Who are you
my
fighting? Shooting
favorite
at?
friend.
The closest one to us. This guy.
The prisoners?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, so yeah, they get hit.
And that's not. I didn't add the -5, so you guys subtract 5 from that.
Oh. They do not get hit.
Okay.
Yay for negatives on both sides.
Are we getting any kind of cover bonus from being entrenched? Is the other thing
Yes.
I asked earlier.
You are.
You are fully entrenched.
Did that give a?
Voss, you're up.
Oh,
gives you pluses to sensuality.
Ah, fantastic. I can't do anything.
You can jump out there.
Not that fucking far.
Why not?
And seeing as they each do 4 attacks each time.
Yeah.
No, they don't do
fine.
4 attacks. They only do 1.
Oh, it looked like he rolled 4 attacks.
Definitely did. Taylor's cheating.
They're only gonna do 1.
Okay.
They just have higher hit points.
Okay.
Man. Like they got it covered.
I believe in you.
If I can make, I mean, can I? I can't jump 390 feet. So
We're cutting
No.
that in half, remember? We're cutting that in half.
You could try.
I can't jump 180 feet.
With force
though.
sleep?
Why don't you just
tell you
hold your
what.
turn until they get closer?
If
Here's
you
the
if you roll
I
a natural
do-
20, I'll say you jump that far.
I actually have jump. I do have force surge. I can just use my force points to get there. If you'll allow that.
Yeah, not that far.
Okay. Well, I'll still roll for
If
it.
if you want to use 4 force points, sure.
Well, I'm gonna
We'll see.
use the force, my skill, to jump that far.
No.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to
Yeah.
wait until. I'm just gonna take a defensive stance and
Okay,
I'm gonna try to block whatever
Gan.
attacks come.
sounds good.
Dang. I guess I'm gonna take another pot shot. I don't know. What's the radius on that explosive device I said? I imagine it's only like pretty close to where it is, correct?
It's gonna be 2 in all directions.
Gotcha. So,
So
that
it's gonna be like 60 feet in all directions,
gotcha. So
which is 2 squares.
gotcha. It wouldn't quite hit him yet. Okay.
Not currently.
All right. Then I will, insult them and shoot at them. I wonder if I could do a -5 into this. Yeah, I could. Wait, no. Did it -5 the damage? That's not what I wanted to do. Regardless, I don't think I made it. Yeah.
You did not, sir.
Alright.
Kari, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna shoot again.
All right.
16.
Okay, you hit. Roll damage. And this is doubled. Remember. So whatever you roll, give me the double.
I wish you double my attack.
Oh, so if it's 3d8, I need to do.
No. Not the. Or yeah. You'll roll 3d8, and then whatever you roll,
times
you'll
it by
times
2.
that by 2. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah, please don't roll 68.
Yeah, you have to forgive me. I'm like very stupid today, so.
Nah.
Oh, my allergies today. Ugh.
Dude, me too.
Taylor, you'll be next, so think about what you're gonna do.
So can I cross this water, or is it too deep?
Nope, it's shallow. You won't take a penalty.
All right.
32 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Master Pancake Theater's riffing on John Wick tonight.
Damn.
So these guys just take just an incredible amount of precise fire. And like so these are squads of 4,
Uh-huh.
and all you see is just pew pew pew, and then you just see 3 bodies just go down, and there's just one guy just looking in the stream, and it's just covered, like blood is just going down the stream. This guy's just looking at the ground, going, "Holy shit!"
I killed 3 of them. Holy shit!
So he's actually like starting to like turn around. He went over his threshold, so you actually just knocked him down 3 points on his condition track. He's retreating.
Dope.
Maybe he'll scare the rest of them running away.
All right, Taylor, you're up.
That's
All
not
right.
gonna happen.
How much? I know you were saying that the squares are really far. How much can I move forward?
If you don't fire, you can move two forward.
Okay. Very hard to see these squares. Okay.
Looks good to me. Alright, so it's my turn. My guys are just gonna like start taking off. Alright, Voss, you're up.
Wait, can we get an attack of opportunity because he's retreating?
No. You crazy bastards.
No, I think you can only do that if they're like within a certain range of you.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
if they're in melee range, you can, but not at this distance.
Yeah.
She's got a long pick.
Fine.
She's probably about to nail this bastard in 2 turns. Voss, what are you up to?
I mean, I still can't do anything. This is the one guy right here, or...
It's 4 guys.
At the bottom, yeah, 4 guys.
Oh, can I command any of these guys right here? Is this a thing?
Yeah. I'll give, you can take 1.
I'll just yell it, because I can't do anything from where I'm at. I'm just gonna tell these fellers to shoot at these fellers.
Okay.
So what do I need to roll for them?
I'm gonna roll it. They miss.
Well, what if I roll better?
Oh, look at those
you won't.
plaster rifles.
See, a 3.
Alright.
Plaster rifle, I love it.
Alright, Gan, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill that guy before he can run away.
Kill
Yeah.
Stealer.
Ugh.
And you don't. Kari!
Alright, I'm gonna go for the one that moved close. I'm gonna go for the one that moved closer.
Okay.
Does that mean I rolled a 1? Fuck.
12.
You're fine.
12?
Yeah, 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Okay, so roll again and double.
Yes.
Do it.
I think if you
And if y'all can do me a favor, keep track of how much damage y'all did on y'all's own account.
24.
24 damage total
Yes.
with the double?
Yes.
Alright. So you fire off 3 blasts. One of your blasts kind of goes right between 2 guys, but you nail 2 of them, and one of them goes down, one of them's wounded, and a healthy guy is trying to help him. So you got 2 healthy guys, 1 injured, severely injured guy, and they move down on their condition track as well. So they're kind of having a moral break right now. They're not routing, but they're kind of indecisive right now on what they're going to do next. All right, Taylor, that's your turn. You just took fire, man.
Okay. We are going to... Could we see where it came from?
You have the general idea.
But we don't see an actual target.
You see targets. You're not seeing the target that you took fire from.
Okay.
So like you could fire at these guys,
Yeah,
these
that's what
guys.
I'm gonna do that again. You just want me to roll 1 attack?
Yeah. So you can move and fire, or fire and move, whichever.
Am I still at -5?
I don't think so. Nah.
Okay.
God.
You're gonna take a -2 on it.
Are these guys
And
stormtroopers?
that hits.
Subtract 2 from that.
Yeah, so that does hit, and then that'll be 20 damage. So these guys go down.
Damn.
Success.
I knew them well. For all of it.
Alright.
5 seconds.
Okay, let me roll. It's D20 here. Oh, we do not recover. These guys just disappear into the forest.
Good riddance.
Salam,
Boss.
boys. I'm gonna hop down to this section here, and I am going to. I guess I'm gonna have to expend a force point. I'm gonna kind of see if I can get them to focus fire on me.
Okay.
Or however that works for that. Because I am able to deflect a certain amount. But...
You're not gonna. You're wanting them to purposely fire at you.
I'm just trying to become a more obvious target. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to get out of the trench for
Yeah,
that.
bad idea. Well, I'll just hop down and wait for them to get closer if they do.
Okay.
They cover.
Gan.
Those guys at the top aren't there anymore?
They have retreated.
Okay.
If you want to be a sneaky little bastard, you could go run another detonite out there.
Ooh. Yeah, if I have another detonite,
There's what seems to be an unlimited supply, but you'll be only able to carry one at a time.
Okay, yeah, I'll
And then you can only move 2 squares at a time.
Guess I'll move there then.
All right. Kari.
I'm gonna fire at the one group that's still there again.
Okay.
14.
It's a hit. You hit. Okay. Well, you fire off another 3 rounds, and they all fall. They're all down. They're just falling on the opposite bank edge. They're not retreating. They're just down.
Woohoo!
Yay.
You did it. Killed Taylor.
How dare you?
Sorry, not sorry.
Curses! Alright. So as that's happening, there seems to be a relative calm. And so we're going to go out of combat for a second, but we're going to keep our same initiative scores here. Do you guys want to try to do something real quick? I'll give you a couple of minutes in the lieu of combat.
Setting a detonite here. Well, actually, here.
I'm going to go to the. How much of the tank is there? A good chunk of it still here? Like, is it
Yeah, it's on fire.
cool? I'm gonna try to force push this guy.
Okay.
That wreckage. I want to push it in the way of this. To there-ish. If I can.
Roll, use the force.
Come on, baby.
So I'm
That
giving
is
y'all 5
a
minutes.
29.
Alright, it's over there.
Oh, alright.
Should we reload?
Reload, get ready for
Is
whatever.
there anything on these corpses? Is there anything useful on these
Nothing you don't
guys?
already have
I guess
or have had access to.
I guess I'll put one more over here since they're coming from here as well.
Can I check to see real quick if there's anything we can use for EMP if we need it?
You do have rounds for that.
Okay.
You have ion shells, which are very similar to
the EMP,
to
okay.
that. Trying to put another detonite over there.
Yeah. Just one. And then I will retreat. Whee!
All right. We'll leave. We won't put any more detonite out there
No. Alright.
for now.
For now, yeah. You don't tell an Ewok unlimited supply of detonite.
Yeah, what'd you expect to happen?
Ah! I was like, it popped out. Soldiers pop out of the ground. They were there the whole time. That's a lot of guys.
So we need
Jesus Christ.
Can we get like a number of how many?
Sure. Roll perception.
We got real good perception. That's a 32.
88 guys.
So 44 in each stack, huh?
88 in each stack.
Okay. That's fine, too.
Wow.
Taylor, can you control the bottom one?
Yep.
I'll control the bottom one.
All right.
wanna
So
move over to
it is Gan's turn.
Well, we're not on the detonite yet.
They move right here. How about that?
So I guess can I
use that suicide
can I
filter.
take a shot, and can the two prisoners next to me take a shot at these guys out there?
Sure.
Okay. So I'll take my
You
shot.
gotta hit something.
Oh, it's actually pretty good.
Hey!
I know I still get like a minus, but
You actually hit.
nice.
Hot.
So you just pew 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 pew. Oh wait, so when you asked me earlier how many people are in it, it's 10 now. Or excuse me, 16, not 88.
Oh, thank God.
I thought you were being serious, and I was like, we're gonna have to use those high explosive rounds now.
That's what I was thinking too.
All right, so that's gonna be. Was that? That was okay. That was max. So 36. So they take a pretty good hit. That first one, you're just unloading, even though you're at a pretty far away. They're a tightly tight group. So even though you're not accurate, you're still hitting shit. So you're just bow 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 bow, and they're getting hit. They're taking hits.
So would you do like
And so-
36 damage there?
36 damage.
Holy crap.
Houdini.
And Kari, you're up.
God damn it.
Kari.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna shoot at the guys that are at the main road again.
Okay. Do it.
Oh, it's not a hit. It's 6.
You miss. All right. So these guys just run straight in, and that's their turn.
Oh, there's a tank there.
Taylor, you're good.
My
Go
wreckage
for it.
on?
Oh, yeah, it's your wreckage. Okay.
All right, Voss.
I can't get to these guys yet, so. Oh, can I attempt to hide? Have these guys seen me?
They see movement, but it's not going to be specific to like a target.
Okay.
Just movement.
Can I roll like stealth or something to see if I might be able to get surprise on them if they get closer?
Sure. You're
I don't know
hidden.
how that works.
You're already hidden.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if you just jump out of there like a jack in the box, you would scare the shit out of them.
Would I be able to reach them from my position? But
Not currently,
okay, then I will wait.
but you could. Gan, you're up.
Can I set all three off at the same time?
Yes.
I do it.
Oh my God.
I
Do
am
that.
not even gonna have you roll that.
We're murderers.
Nah. Survivors.
We're survivors.
Alright.
Alright, here come the AT-ATs. Shh! Don't give him like the ass.
Why would you put that oho on us?
At. Let me Google that real quick.
Okay, hold on. You don't know what an AT-AT is?
I'm the captain here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't put him on the spot.
No, I do. Alright. So you have another tank coming in. And for the sake of clearing this up. You're not gonna see stuff anymore for a bit.
My dead body is no.
Those Death Knights are gone too.
Alright, so there's another tank.
Did they have like an encampment with all these guys somewhere? Like, shit.
Can everybody still see
Kari.
the guy at the top left?
Yes.
Here. The guy.
Yeah, underneath the tank, there's a token.
Anyways, you might need to refresh your page.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, you're moving
Oh,
him.
this guy? Oh, yeah.
He was the one that ran away earlier.
Yeah, I thought he ran away. Okay. Alright, tank's coming.
Also-
I'm gonna order Kovac to fire more of the anti-tank rounds. Or just
Okay.
one set for each gun, I guess.
How many of those shots do we have left? Only 3?
Yeah. So we're gonna fire with 2.
Okay, no, do one.
Oh wait, hold on. They miss.
Oh,
They
those
squeeze
numbers
me.
were looking so good too.
They miss.
Okay.
You have 2 shots, but we're gonna skip you. Vas.
That's fine.
I'm just chilling. Can't do anything.
Oh man, wait until something gets close to this barrier though.
Yeah.
Any day, Jedi.
You know lightsaber throw?
No.
Damn it.
It got taken.
All right. Gan.
I will pot shot. Houdini. Fuck.
Fuck teeny.
Kari.
I rolled a 1. I shot the bag in front of me.
It is full of corn.
Can our weapons even, like our regular weapons, even do anything against a tank?
One way to find out.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot it then.
Shoot at the little viewport.
No, I got a 2. It didn't do.
All right. Well, guess whose turn it is?
The tonk.
So the tank closes in,
Yeah, cool.
and it now knows where you guys are.
Take cover!
And as you're moving in, or yelling, "Take cover!" it fires its heavy laser cannon at you.
Oh, of course it's a laser. So cool. Who's it aiming at?
16 to hit, and it does splash damage. So it's gonna fire at the AT guns that have been firing at it, and both of them are out of commission.
Shit.
So it hit like in the general ear area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does it look... I can fix that, right?
That's fine.
No,
This is fine.
it's destroyed.
Okay.
Voss, you're up.
Still. I'm waiting.
Okay. Gan, you're up.
I'm running towards the ship with the detonite.
Oh dear God. Kari, you see a Ewok running out into the battle.
I mean, I can roll a
I'm
stealth
gonna,
check if
I'm
you
gonna
want.
try and give him cover fire then and shoot at the tank.
Okay. Roll.
I got 15.
Okay. You do not hit the tank.
Fuck. Sorry,
Okay,
Dad.
it's the
I'm sure
tank's
you
turn.
definitely hit it, but didn't do anything to it.
Yeah, you've hit it, but not caused any damage.
Not surprised.
Scratch the paint.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I was
You
going
got
to
so
say,
lucky.
you guys might
You
want to...
got
It
so
it
lucky.
misses and just flies right past your head, Kari, and you just hear a giant explosion a couple of hills over in the distance.
That had done 160 damage. That would have been lethal. You might
Oh,
want to. You might want to run.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
Voss.
run towards it, Ross. Run towards it. It's safer that way.
Shit. Can I get to the little Ewok? Or no? I can't get to him.
I'm
You-
stealthing anyway. I'm good.
No, not in this turn.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
How far can you force jump to it?
Why don't you, since it's concentrated on us, why don't you, like, try and sneak around to the back of it and, like, flank it?
And do what?
I don't know.
It's gonna take.
You
Look
know,
how many turns that's gonna take. It's gonna take many, many
that's
turns.
an idea.
I'm just
I know.
saying, laser cannon can't shoot you when you're up against it.
I mean, that's true, but
Alright, Gan.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Do I need to roll a stealth check while moving closer to
No.
it? Okay. Moving 2 more spaces towards it.
Kari.
Can I want to fire, but I also want to be able to. Can I move afterwards?
I think traditionally you move then fired.
Okay.
I think if you fired then move.
I kind of want to move.
I don't care. You can do it in whatever order you want.
Oh, I was gonna say I kind of want to move down into like the entrenchment because I really don't want to get
Okay.
shot by the tank if I try and shoot it again.
Okay.
I'll get closer to where like Gone left.
Oh yeah, that's too far. that looks good. Alright, so we'll fire one more time.
Oh god.
Fuck. Sorry, Gone. 3.
Who was it aiming at?
Oh wait, I didn't roll. It's trying to blow up this other prisoner. And it misses. And then another giant round just goes right past. And so it just starts creeping forward.
Can we fix the big cannons at all? Like ours, artillery?
No! Definitely not.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Voss.
Take a flying leap.
well, our little bear's about to make his move
Oh, that's true too.
right after me, so there's no reason for me to do that at the moment. He's gone. He's come so
Oh
far.
no! There's a square back there.
I thought it was weird. Shit. Yeah, gonna keep taking cover.
Alright, Gan, what are you up to, sir?
I'm gonna run up and attach the thermite somewhere important. Or detonate.
Alright.
And then I guess I took 2 squares to get there, so I can't. If I detonate it now, I'm gonna be dead, so I'm gonna have to run away next turn and detonate it.
Do what you supposed to.
Indeed.
Do you pussy?
All right, Kari.
So I see that he is there, I assume, right? We can see what's happening.
No,
Oh, okay. Well, if I fire, am I gonna hit him by accident?
potentially,
You
Then
got
I'm
that.
but you wouldn't know that he's there.
Then we don't know that he's there?
No.
It's okay.
He's like a little
I believe
bush.
in you. You won't hit me. You can shoot.
Do it on
Unless you
purpose.
roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
Shh! Man, why you gotta put the oh on me like that? Okay, I'm gonna try and fire again, I guess. Oh god, I don't fucking hit this person. Okay. And it's a 6, so no hit.
Nope. Okay. All right. So this time he's like running over the entrenchment.
Oh, shit. Back up.
And he is now firing blasters, light auto blasters, and he's trying to kill Kovacs.
Pretty sure Kovacs just died.
Kovacs is dead.
Oh!
Voss, your ally has just perished.
I didn't know that.
You get a dark side point.
Well, it's on top of me now. So, is there a hatch on this thing?
Oh no. We're doomed.
Excuse you?
Yeah, there's a hatch.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move 2 squares. And I'm gonna try to
Okay.
force push it with all of my might. Now that I
Okay.
spot those, I'm gonna try to force push it towards the other thing. I don't know how much that's gonna take, but
You're trying to
I
do
think
what?
that's gonna- I'm trying to force push this thing away from us. I'm trying to force push this thing like
Oh, push it away.
away.
Okay, got it.
So,
Roll that beautiful theme footage.
Force.
Oh man, roll a 20.
Sorry. 34.
Roll. Okay, so you blast it like really far back, and it's disabled right now.
Nice.
Gan.
Guess I'm gonna run behind this way while setting the detonate off.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna have to roll that. Tank's down. Alright, so Kari, you're realizing that there's 3 more of these tanks coming.
I think we really need to think about that retreat now.
Yeah, running seems like a good idea instead of trying to fight through these things.
Yeah, and we might be able to move faster. Like, you know, it's gonna take them a little bit to get uphill. They're slow moving.
Yeah.
Nick, check your messages.
Gotcha.
So these tanks are just rolling up.
I guess we're retreating? Are we still going by turns?
1 second. You guys just talk about what you plan on doing, because they're kind of lingering.
I think we need to retreat.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Again,
go through these.
try and find the path that we need to follow.
Okay. I'm down for that.
You're deciding
I'll
to
reach
retreat.
out.
Yeah. we're gonna have-
Okay, roll it. Wait, well, reach out. What?
restart?
I'm trying.
I think Adam and Nick are having a moment.
Yeah, they are. I'm trying really hard not to turn around and look and see what's being messaged right now.
It's not that hard. Just keep facing forward.
Yeah, you can very easily see my stuff too. So.
Roll it, roll it.
Oh, I'm rolling, dog. Holy Christ, that was almost as good as I can get. Excuse me, 38.
38.
Yes, sir. I rolled a 19 plus 19. I killed the music.
The music stops.
How dare you.
So you just saw like a jet just fly right past Joe. And it vaguely looks like a Naboo starfighter. You're not really sure. You don't know anybody from Naboo. At least not anybody that you're in good standing with at this point in time. And it's starting to just circle around you guys. And as that's happening, it's actually taking shots at these artillery pieces and landing on target. And as it's coming down, you see this Naboo starfighter come right up to y'all's embankment. And you see some sort of individual pop out. And
Oh, I do.
yes.
That's a bad place to park a Naboo starfighter.
Was that Master Key?
No.
And
That's
immediately he's already disabled the back AT-AT, and there's no retreat, and he just runs straight towards this one. And you just start seeing him attack this thing. And what are you guys gonna start doing?
I'm gonna rush forward and try to help him.
Charge.
In a minute.
Yeah, let's go.
Gotta
Okay.
get our Wookiee back.
Yeah.
So as this is happening, you also see the warden appear.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
And not only the warden,
But the ward wins.
but some of his friends.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh titties.
And they're just standing on the opposite side of the river, or the stream. And so Solit actually pushes this tank onto the other tank. And from there, it's all that's available, or all that's standing right now, is the warden and his 4 men, and you guys, essentially.
Oh. I like to take a page out of his book and move right here if I'm allowed to.
And in addition to that, let's see, Taylor, I'm gonna have you roll.
D20?
Yeah, for initiative. Yeah, where do you want to go, Nick?
Here.
Yeah, and the Lou will just say you guys can arrange those characters however you want for right now.
Basically what I'm doing is setting up, just following Solit's lead, and I'm gonna try to push the tank right on the
Okay.
guy.
I'm gonna
What
jump.
the fuck?
I'm gonna jump in the ship.
You ditching us?
No, I'm not ditching you. I just want to use the guns on them. I mean, does it have guns?
Yeah, Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's
Bear
locked.
paws.
It's locked.
I have used computer. I can hack it.
Okay.
Off the rails, let's go.
If you don't want me to, I can do something else. It's just sitting right there.
No, I mean-
it wants me to use it.
You can roll it, but
Okay.
do you know how to fly?
I do have piloting, yeah.
Hey, did Wicked know? Did Wicked know how to ride a speeder bike? No, that
Damn
didn't
right.
stop him.
But did he say Houdini and do it?
Damn right.
Damn right he did.
Can we move Stims and Bullock into the entrenchment with me, and we'll do cover fire?
Sure. Right now I'm trying to rearrange the Doomajiggy.
No worries, I moved Stims in there, but I don't have control of Bullock.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Well, I didn't
Let me just go ahead and do that.
Cause he's dead, prick.
Alright.
No.
Or coat watch.
Did you get my token? Or
Yes.
I'm not on the map, huh?
You are.
Okay. Oh shit.
It's just trying to click through all this stuff, all
Yeah.
these menus is sometimes
No worries.
problematic. Alright, so everybody's where they want to be?
Yeah.
Yes.
Houdini. Can't think of it.
Alright. So Gan, you're first.
I jump in the ship.
What the hell? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
How'd you
hell
get
yeah.
in here?
Nah, hell yeah, go back.
We are pirates.
Ugh.
Somalian pirates, we.
There we go. Alright, Gan, what are you doing?
I'm jumping in the ship. I'm gonna pilot it.
You gotta unlock it first.
Alright, use computer.
Use computer.
The droid on there is gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dear God, he's in it.
I'm in
We'll
the
come back to
Matrix.
that. He's in the Naboo Starfighter. Kari, what are you doing?
I'm going to... Actually, is that tank, like...
You cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I pushed to talk. The tank right here, is it on fire?
That one is turned upside down from a force push.
I actually want to get up there on top of it for, like, a little bit of a vantage point.
Oh, I wouldn't stand there.
Uh,
I was about to launch that.
you won't be able to make it there
Well-
to that on your this turn, but you could your next turn.
Oh, yeah, you are there. Never mind. Okay, I'll just stay where I'm at with Stims and Bullock and do cover fire.
Okay. Who are you firing at?
These bitches right here.
Which one? Tell me which one.
Let's do... Sorry, let's take out these two first. We'll leave the
Okay.
warden for last.
Okay. Alright. Roll it.
Fuck, it's a 2.
You don't hit him.
Oh, hey, did the range move up to medium now? Just questioning. Or is it still long?
You know what? For simplicity right now, let's just forget about that.
Okay, cool.
I feel like that because what happened is when I changed this, it's the way it is in the book is not just like cut and dry. Like you can't just look at it and be like, okay, this is it. Like you're gonna have to do additional math on top of it, and that's not cool.
Okay.
So just forget all that.
Alright, that's fine. Well, it's still only 7 either way.
All right, so this guy is running straight to Solit.
Not a good idea.
Radic!
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. You know what, though? We'll let him find out on his own.
Go, Radic, go.
So
Triumphant return.
Yeah.
You were stealth.
do
Stealth.
am I close enough to do a force slam on the wrong icon?
Hold on,
These guys?
Taylor, did I just hear you say force slam?
Yeah.
A Wookiee? That's awesome!
Hell yeah.
You're force sensitive?
Yep.
You can just force sensitive.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, roll use the force. Ooh. Roll a, I guess we're gonna say that hits.
Okay.
So how do you roll your damage on that one, particular one?
It's 4d6.
Okay. This will be times 4. Because you did it from stealth.
Okay. I forget how to. What is it? Roll
/R space and then however many dice and then D. So like /R space
R space
46.
4d. What? That is shit.
So 36.
Still 36 points of damage.
Yeah.
So you just pick this skeleton or body up, and it just is trying to like touch the ground and like fight. And tell me how you're doing this.
Who, me?
Yeah, tell me how you're doing this.
Oh, I thought it was a force slam where like I would use the force and they'd all go flying back. Like with the droids.
All of them?
Well, it says multiple.
Oh, I'm just not familiar with how that works.
Oh, yeah. Here, let me read it real quick.
No, just make it up on the spot. Tell them what it does.
Oh, so it just automatically kills everything.
Everything. Game's over.
Game's over. Total party death.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill us.
You pound one or more creatures with the force. Standard action, all targets within 6 square cone, line of sight. Make one roll, compare the results to the target's fortitude defense. If the result equals blah blah blah, it takes 46 points of damage and is knocked prone. If it's less than the target's fortitude defense, it takes half damage and is not knocked prone. Targets larger than medium, add a size modifier. Yep, that's it.
So like slams them into the ground.
I was picturing like a fucking wrestling move.
It's in core rulebook, page 97.
So that roll you make is against their fortitude save?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I thought force powers were against will, but I honestly don't know. I've never played a.
That one right there.
Oh, it is
the
fortitude.
effect of them.
Yeah,
Like I have one that's mind trick that is against their
yeah,
will.
that's will. That makes sense.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever played a force-using character in Star Wars. In Star Wars Saga, I should say. I've played it in the older Star Wars RPG. I mean, first time you play Star Wars, you have to be a Jedi, right?
So it's a cone?
Did it say cone? Did I miss that part?
Sorry.
All targets within a 6 square cone
Oh.
and within sight. So that would only be this guy and this guy,
Okay.
but it would have worked. So then, do you want to use a force point and do more damage?
Sure.
Or yeah, so that's gonna hit both of them, and they will both go prone. So that would have been. So you're gonna use 2 force points?
Oh, sorry. When you use this power, you can spend a force.
Oh, wait, no,
to
that's
lower an
right, that's
additional
right.
2d6.
So 15. Oh Jesus. So you just slam these guys, and they get back up, but they look like they're about to collapse, both of them.
Nice.
And they kind of both like turn to look at you, and they're not happy.
And then suddenly, for some reason, their max HP's doubled.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason right now, like if I do this, it takes it from all of them, and I don't know why it's doing that. And instead of trying to do what?
Because they're copies.
Yeah, but see, look, that one just went back,
Yeah.
and now they're doing it individually.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why
I used
it's
to have
doing that.
trouble with that all the time, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep track of it manually. Alrighty. So that guy that you just friggin' slammed turns around and they're not playing games no more.
Oh no, Taylor.
They weren't playing games the fucking first time.
No, I don't think they were playing games whenever they sent like 5 tanks at us.
Oh man, it didn't roll it.
Good.
He's too scary. They're intimidated.
Yeah, they're
Oh wait,
scared.
here you go.
They're like the
it
fucking
doesn't
carpet did force shit.
The plaster bastard.
A 9 to.
Oh, it doesn't
hit.
hit.
The plaster pistol.
I'm immune to plaster, Adam.
That's what
I
it
don't-
is.
I think
My
we-
dad.
The other one fires at you.
My dad was a carpenter.
Oh man, Adam, you really fucked your droids up.
Why does everybody say they're droids?
Oh,
This
because
is
they
the
look
way
like
to drive.
Robocops.
Yeah.
They're not droids.
Yeah, droids.
Voss, do something heroic
Yeah.
before your Ewok friend takes my ship.
Did Voss sense that I used the force?
We will have to
attempting
talk about
figure
that
out.
outside of combat.
I'm going to do what I was going to do originally and push the tank. Using force push. Pushing this
Okay.
tank. Squishing fuckers.
Alright, so I'm gonna say... how many force points do you have?
24.
24 force points?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's gonna take 4.
Okay. And I will roll use the force, yes?
See?
See. That's 35 there. Okay.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh man,
This big
that
this
warden
big
must
tank
be
just comes
shitting himself.
crying across. And the warden is
And I'm
not
going to
really
do-
sure what's going on.
Oh, I guess I should advance towards the lead after I do that. That's
Oh.
my 2 squares. Are we
Gan!
at a time, correct?
If you attack, you can only do 1.
Oh,
If you don't attack, it's 1.
okay.
But I'll never have it set up to where the map is this big ever again. Gan!
Alright, I guess I'll make a pilot check to rotate the ship to...
Let's use mechanics and see if you can turn this thing on.
Oh, good point.
God dang it. We'll get back to that. The ship is powering up.
Please let this power up. Just don't
Kari.
let anything
Okay.
happen.
Holy shit.
Sophie's fine.
Oh, are you being sarcastic?
No.
Okay. What? Shit, I don't know what I want to do.
Eventually, I will get to the point where, like, if you're not sure what you're gonna do, we're gonna skip you. And you'll just lose the turn. Because, like, I want to, like, make sure that we keep, like, a fast pace through combat. Because combat's always what slows down everything.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do right now. Can I just
All right.
like hold my turn? I guess
Yep.
until
Sure.
someone needs help.
We're all gonna need help
Sure.
when the bear gets in the ship. Hey, get away.
All right, Radek, you're up.
Okay. I can't see this bad guy, can I?
You cannot from your current position.
Do I know he's there?
But you just saw this giant tank come flying across the river.
Right. Do I know
Nope.
that guy's there?
No, sir.
Okay. Then,
The only reason you can see him right now is because other people can see him.
gotcha.
But from your position, you are not able to.
Well, I was just checking.
No. Yeah, I didn't mean that in a negative way.
God, I'm gonna just have some questions so I can play my turn.
Man, I'm gonna go get some tissues. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I didn't think his name was
All right.
exciting after.
What would you like to do?
So
Radek?
I think I'm just gonna start moving towards the other side of that tank to see if I can get a shot on this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll stealth. Okay. You're not firing?
No. Can I still move 2 squares if I don't fire?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna end up there.
Okay. Alright. So this other guy is gonna start hauling butt towards
Oh!
the fighter that's starting to turn on.
Oh!
Alright,
Start
boss.
fighting, that's a good move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. I really don't like using my lightsaber. I'm just
Too
gonna. I mean, no, it's too bad for this guy. I'm gonna. Maybe you'll let this happen. I just want to push this guy into that wreckage. I want to keep building a pile.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Unless you don't want me to, because he's kind of in melee with me now.
You'll do roll with I guess a disadvantage.
Okay, I can look at that. 13 and a 7, so 26.
With disadvantage?
Yes. My bonus to use the force is 19, dude. It's a little ridiculous.
So that would be a force point then, I guess.
Or however many you want me to spend. Like, if you want me to spend a point for every square I push him out here
How far are you trying to push him?
into the pile.
Let's go with 4.
Sure. Easy enough.
And then I guess roll damage.
I don't know that there's damage associated with it unless you... whatever you want it to be.
You can just push him over there.
I mean, if I'm gonna
He
do
can just be
damage, I'll
prone.
do damage. No, I'll make him prone. That's fine.
Alright. Let's let the conductor take over now.
Conductor.
Yeah, for the train. That's off the rails.
I want you to take the ship and just fucking leave it.
No, that was never the intent. I just want the guns on it. I guess is it started up yet?
Yeah, it's on now.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate and shoot this.
Roll pilot.
Just trying to undermine this the whole way.
God dang it. Alright. Who are you trying to shoot at?
This one, since he's coming at me.
It's slow. You are all very aware that the ship is turning. And I can't quite make it just right, but
Okay.
you get the idea. Alright. right,
Move me, move.
do what you're gonna do, Gan.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at him. I don't know how much damage that would do, but I'm gonna shoot at him.
You know what? I don't either, but I'm gonna say roll a d20, and if you hit, he's dead.
Ah!
Nope, you miss.
All right.
Kari.
Okay, I'm gonna fire that guy. This one that he's trying to shoot at.
All right, roll it.
I feel like that Jedi Master
13.
dude sitting down there is just giggling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say 13?
13, yeah.
That does not hit.
Figured with that armor.
All right, which one is this? Okay, this guy that you blew across the river gets up.
Let's have it moving.
And he starts coming back and just runs into you, Radek, but doesn't do anything initially. He just sees you and kind of... Holy shit. It's your turn now, Radek.
So this guy is like right here on me.
Yep.
I am gonna have to shoot at him. Alright, Radek, don't fuck this up.
What y'all really should do is just play like Pong across the river between you and Voss.
I would continue to throw him back and forth with you.
How many times can I use a force power?
I'm gonna have to read up on that because I'm not really sure. I thought it was until you ran out of use of the force points.
Well, okay. I thought it was something like once per day or battle or something, but like I said, I don't.
That may actually sound correct, but I'm not real sure.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find that.
And also, I'm gonna roleplay my character. That was the first time he's ever done anything with the Force, and he's not quite sure exactly how he did that, so he's gonna rely on his bowcaster.
There we go. Old Faithful.
Okay, not too bad. Why did I take a -2? Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's just a note. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Does the 16 hit? Oh, 13. Shit.
A 13 does not hit.
Motherfucker.
Alright, this guy gets on top of the starfighter.
Like physically or like up against it?
He hops on it and is like reaching down for your cockpit.
Oh, this guy.
Voss.
I know the guy.
This is
He's
gonna
doing
get
what?
dramatic.
I know I
Shitty. All I heard was somebody's reaching down for a cock.
I don't think I set up my... I thought it auto did all of the updates when I changed my character level. Aren't I supposed to get more than +1 to attack? Like, does that not go up every time you level up?
It probably did, but it may need to be... like the equation you may have to hit like enter in the equation to reset it.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So I think there should have been 3 more points added to that 13.
That would have not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be 4. It should be 4 plus. Yeah, it should be. Your BAB or basic attack should be 4 plus whatever your Dex modifier is.
Yeah. Okay, so that should be 5 actually.
Okay.
So it would have been plus 4. So it would have been.
You still fall way short on it.
Okay, so I can't hit these guys unless I crit. Cool.
What's a basic attack bonus?
That's your just base attack bonus.
Oh shit! I have had a 0 in that this whole time.
No, I mean it's. You can manually change it.
Yeah, I manually changed it to 3 because I think that's what my class gives me at level 4. It's fun.
Should equal your level,
Oh, should it?
I believe. So, Voss, what are you doing?
Oh, I was really wanting to see what the Wookiee would do with that guy. Tried to shoot him. So I'm confused now. Can I make it across the river to that guy? Is he here?
Sure. Use 5 force points.
Oh, okay. I'll zip.
How many do you have left?
Now I have 11.
Alright. Gan!
Okay, so he's on the ship, right? Reaching at me.
Yeah, he's literally about to open up the cockpit on his turn
All right.
and stun the shit out of you.
Great.
You just want him to hurt me so bad. All right, I'm going to pull straight up.
Oh, God.
Well, I gotta knock him off now, or he's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, you just see the starfighter just fly off.
Yes.
Just straight in the air. Hopefully it knocks
Gan,
him
you're
off.
no longer in the battle
Yeah, okay.
until you tell me you come back.
Okay.
Kari!
So long, Gan. I knew you well.
I'm gonna start heading towards the warden.
Alright,
Slow walking towards
you can go up to,
Menacingly.
There you go.
menacing.
Yes!
He feels menaced.
Alright.
I don't know how far I can move because I couldn't find the ruler tool.
I think like,
That was right.
yeah, 2 blocks is right.
Alright. Voss, you're taking fire. Does
No,
a
I'm
13
not.
hit.
No.
Radek, you're up.
Okay, this guy, is he within melee range of me?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm going to roll with my quarterstaff, 1 attack, and we're gonna, what?
A 0.
Huh? What's going on with your...
I don't know, something's not right with mine. Here, I'm gonna do this. 20. Oh, Jesus. 8.
What the...
No! That
What is
does not
going
work,
on?
sir. Voodoo.
Voodoo, bro.
Alright. The warden comes around
It looks like you don't have. Oh no, you do have a basic effect.
to... Alright, Radek. This one's towards you, sir.
Okay,
There's a 13 hit.
negative.
Voss, you're up.
Well, I guess
Oh,
I'll...
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I guess I'll whip out the old lightsaber.
Do it.
Oh
Do it. Do it.
no, that's only a 7.
Oh, it definitely does not hit them.
Yep.
Since Gan is out in the middle of God knows where, Gan, what are you doing?
Is he still on the ship, like holding on, or?
He's holding on.
Son of a bitch. I do a barrel roll to try to knock him off.
Roll pilot. He is no longer on your ship.
You tried to contest that, huh?
I mean, I'm glad he did. I like
I
it.
am too. But if you would have rolled a 20, that would have been even better.
Yeah, it would have been great if he managed to hold on.
Alright, Kari, you're up. Kari.
I'm still heading towards this tank over here where everyone seems to be crowded.
Okay.
They can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I can only move 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, Voss.
Try swinging at the guy again, I guess.
This one's at you.
Oh, that don't
Does an 8 hit?
Nay.
Radek, you're it.
Okay, let's. I think I fixed my character sheet.
Yay.
1 attack, quarterstaff. On.
On.
Do I realize that asshole's sneaking up behind me?
Yes.
Is that other thing like still squared up on me?
You were
Or
you were flanked.
Is he turned around?
I think he just tried to hit me.
Yeah, I think it's my boss.
This so you guys have this guy flanked, but you were flanked.
Right, but
So
is this
is it-
guy facing me, attacking me?
No.
Okay.
The warden's the one that's attacking you.
Then
The security personnel is attacking Voss, so it's like one-on-one.
if I move here, can I still attack this deal hole
Yes, but you're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
for moving in melee?
From
Yep.
that, probably.
Just-
Yeah.
Just trying to move around him? I'm not.
You're gonna take one from this guy.
But he's not facing me.
This guy is facing you.
Right. Well, how can this guy attack me if he's not facing me?
I'm not saying that guy.
Oh.
I'm saying this guy.
Okay, but I'm not disengaging from him, so I don't understand why he gets an attack. Oh, okay. Anyways,
Yay, it's fixed.
Yay.
It's when you disengage.
Yeah.
I thought it was
That's
because
just-
you can
I mean-
move around people and fight them. Like it's just if you try to run
Okay,
away.
that's cool. Let's do it that way.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I missed anyways.
Do you want to? Okay, I was gonna say if you want to move. All right. So Warden's gonna shoot at you, Radit. There's a 14 hit.
Nope.
What the hell, Voss?
I can't hit this guy. Like, I'm not.
How do
good
you
with
know
a
that?
I'm
I mean-
not good with a lightsaber, so
Roll better.
yeah. I'll
Get good.
I'll try again.
Roll in the app.
Only a 13.
Roll.
I like how plaster pistol.
Nah, I don't hit. I stay there.
Don't ever change that blaster pistol. That's
That's canon.
that is canon
Kari!
now.
I'm just imagining people are just getting like
How-
back.
How far can I travel if I start running? Is it still only 2 squares?
Yep.
Was it?
Yeah. If you just move like a normal movement without attacking, it would only be 1.
You can probably hit him from there. At least the guard.
Yeah.
But boss is in the way.
I
They're
think
engaged in
I think
melee.
you have a close combat feat, you said.
I think if she's engaged in melee, right?
What?
There's one for when you're engaged in melee, and there's one for shooting into melee.
I'm gonna keep moving up, but the goal is to. I'm actually gonna climb up onto the tank when I get there.
Okay.
And then I'll fire at either the warden or the guy fighting boss if boss is able to handle it by then.
Voss. 17. It's a hit.
Dude, yes, that hit. Sorry, I was muted.
Alright, it's gonna be 20. 20 damage.
And that broke my damage threshold. So
This
I
is-
go down on the track, right?
Yeah, you'll go down on your condition track. Radit.
All right.
The 14s are strong with everybody.
Yeah. Can I roll a persuasion check to try and intimidate him?
Sure. let's go ahead and roll persuasion. What are you telling him?
Well, I doubt he understands Wookiee, but I'm telling him that he needs to back the fuck off, or I'm going to end him and everyone in his family.
All right, so the warden's just looking at you. You just start screaming at him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he kind of takes a step back, and we're gonna say that he's stunned, and that 14 now does hit.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be he'll take 22.
Deuce.
So what did you hit him with?
Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. So you're just smacking him in the head, I guess. All right, so he takes it, and he's like immediately like bruising on the side of his head, and his eyes is like essentially bleeding, like his eyebrow is bleeding.
Nice.
So it's gonna be his turn. So he's stunned still. We'll go to Voss.
Okay. I'm gonna try to swing at him again. Nope. Only a 14. Actually, it's a 13 because I have -1 to everything now. So.
All right, Kari.
I'm gonna move up
Okay.
here.
Let's just say you get right there. Yeah.
Yeah, can I go ahead and get on the tank?
Sure.
I'm up on there, just either way, but can I fire
How about-
at someone, or do I need to wait till my next turn?
You can fire. No, you can't fire. You have to wait till the next
I'll
turn.
wait till my next turn then.
Okay. Voss. Does 10 hit?
No.
Raddick.
We're going to try this again.
You're gonna try persuasion again?
No, attack.
Ooh. 18 points of damage. You hit him again with the quarterstaff. I guess where are you hitting him? Just hitting him in the same spot?
Sure.
Whap!
So,
It didn't work the first
yeah,
time.
so he's no longer stunned now.
Okay.
Now he's fucked up.
But now he's looking real bad. You've hit him twice in the side of the head in the exact same spot, and he's kind of like tilted. His head's kind of tilted as he's trying to fire at you because his balance, his equilibrium's off. But he can still see you. You're very close.
Nice.
Ah,
I finally hit
nothing.
something.
Voss, you're up.
Twice.
Yeah.
Gan, what the hell are you
But
doing?
you have an ass, so I haven't. And plus, I didn't want to be like, I sweep the the ship down to take a shot and then kill 3 of my friends. So I'm not gonna
Only
do
a
that.
15.
Probably a good idea.
Only,
I'll land the ship over here. If that other guy is, I
Okay.
guess he's dead, right? Because he probably fell off the guy.
He's definitely dead.
Okay, yeah, so I'll land here. Yeah.
He's still attached to your ship currently, but ignore that.
Okay.
Alright. Voss.
I rolled a 15 to hit. No, it didn't.
So this guy is like right on top of you, and he's just like reading your moves. So the only way that you're gonna be able to do anything is to somehow distract him. So that's unable. You weren't able to hit him.
Yep.
Gan, what are you doing? I know you just landed the ship, but you,
Shoot
Oh,
me
oh,
and my submarine.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
yeah, I'll run out there.
Kari.
So does that guy know that I'm there?
No.
Am I close enough that I can stick the rifle, the muzzle, like, at his neck and fire?
Yes.
Okay.
This will be at stealth, and so whatever you roll will be 4 times.
So what do I add to it other than my attack bonus?
Your hit will be the same, but if you hit, your damage is gonna be like astronomical.
Oh, okay. Well, I only got 11 total, unless I'm supposed to add something else to it or double it.
11 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just barely hits with him being flat-footed.
Okay. And are we still doubling everything?
This is gonna be 4 times.
Oh, 4 times? Okay. $44.
What? 44?
44 damage, yeah.
Oh, dude, you just like basically shot like this side of this guy's like neck off. He's mortally wounded. But he's still in the fight, and he just took like a hell of a lot. Oh, what the hell? Negative 44? That's not what I wanted. He just took a shit. Like he's just bleeding and like trying to hold his neck, and he's gone down like 3 steps on the condition track in 1 blow. Let's see. So, all right, he has a talent where he can do what's called Shake It Off. So he's gonna move up and not attack. So he's only 2 down now. Radek, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to use the force check to try and force disarm.
Okay.
25, and that is against.
But where are you forcing your arm?
Right up his ass.
Is the quarterstaff that would be a dual weapon, right? So you wouldn't be able to like take it to you.
Right.
You would just drop it.
Right.
Right. So you rolled a 25. So that exceeds. So he's disarmed.
Cool.
With his. That's just what he has in hand, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you use the force on him, and his gun just gets pulled out of his hand. So he looks down at it, and he's looking at you, and he just goes ahead and pulls out his stun baton.
Cool.
Stun baton.
Ooh, was that a crit?
I'm sorry?
It was a 2. I thought it was a critical failure.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I was about to give you some bukus. All right, Voss, you're up.
I thought you meant like a legit crit, and I was like, it says 1, Adam. I don't think it's a crit.
No, Daryl.
A crit in your favor, sir. A crit in your favor.
Unless you get plus 19 to your attack. Or negative 19 is what I should have said.
I'm gonna force push this guy.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll force push him against the tree.
Okay. Let's say 3 force points.
That is 25. I'll use the force.
Alright. So you push him against the tree.
Yeah.
And he's proned. Gan.
I'll take a shot at this guy if I can from here.
You're not going to be able to see him because that tank's there. It's not on the map right now, but it was getting real
Okay.
weird.
I'm gonna come here and say hi to this guy. And I'm like, hey, what's up?
He's just meditating right
Oh,
now.
okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Hello.
They almost have
Mary.
those two guys killed, so I don't.
Kari,
Well, let's see.
but somebody could die.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot at this guy again. Since Radix seems to be having a good time with the warden, so.
Roll it.
15.
Blah, blah, blah.
You shouldn't get his dex bonus, right? The reflex save.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. You said 15?
Well, sorry. That's not at point blank anymore, right? Because he pushed him far back.
He's prone. He's prone. Like, he's just laying on the ground because he got force pushed into a tree. So he's flat footed again.
Oh, well.
Just like before, when you blasted him to smithereens.
Okay. I guess if you consider that point blank, then it would be 15. If you do regular attack, then it's 14.
Both would hit regardless. Roll
Okay.
damage. And since he's prone, it'll be times 4.
– 64.
What the freaking hell? 64.
It's 3d8.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so this guy's down. you just line it up and just shoot, and you were a little off the first time and blew off the chunk of that neck. Well, this time you hit him dead center, and his head just starts rolling back towards Voss. Down the hill towards Voss, and blood shooting everywhere. In fact, it gets all over Radit.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Well, he doesn't get a turn, so Radit, it's your turn.
All right. I am
The
going.
warden's the only one up.
I'm gonna grapple this motherfucker.
So he's trying to roll a persuasion against you, and says, "Please, no more, do. Well, you can have your freedom."
And that's against my will.
No, this is just you. I'm not gonna have you roll against it. I hit a D20 on accident.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna make the call.
Oh, okay. Does a 13 grapple his ass?
Yes.
All right. Can I? That's my only attack, right?
I'm gonna say we are essentially out of combat right now because he's trying to surrender to you.
Okay. Then I'm going to beat him unconscious in a rage.
Alrighty.
I'd like to rage.
Alright.
Player to DM, I do think this is the guy who's responsible for enslaving my mom. So,
Would there be any way for you to determine that?
it was
identify
it
him.
was well, not him. So I blame him. I didn't say I have proof that he was the one that actually came to Kashyyyk and captured my mom, but this is a Czerka work camp, and these people are enslaved, and I know that my mom was enslaved by Czerka, so therefore, in my mind,
Oh, I follow you.
it's
follow
his
you.
fault.
Gotcha.
Eat his heart.
Alright, so you do one. You'll have to roll a 1d4 because you're just going to be hitting
Yeah.
him, right? So each hit's a 1d4.
I'm looking
And are you just saying that you just want to continuously beat
until
him
he's unconscious.
until he's dead?
Well, not dead,
Oh.
just unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, we don't. So you just grab a hold of him and you just start beating the shit out of him. So Kari and Voss, y'all can see this. You just see him. Are y'all gonna try to intervene, or y'all gonna just watch?
I'm not doing anything.
Just breathing in their microphone.
I don't know.
I'm gonna walk over
Alright.
to my master.
So he's unconscious, sir.
Cool. Alright, I like try to relax. Like pace around a little bit, like try to calm myself down.
Okay. So Solit's gonna just go to the edge of the water.
Damn it! I was gonna say they're gonna walk up, and I'm just gonna be sitting there meditating with them.
Me and the Ewok are meditating. Alright. So what is everyone doing right now? Kari, what are you doing?
I'm gonna ask Boss what we do from here.
I was walking over to my master to find out.
And I'll follow him.
Over there.
Okay. So, Apprentice Voss, it seems that your first assignment has gone worse than planned.
I'm sure it looks that way.
Make a will save for that sick burn.
What happened during your assignment?
Separatists attacked, and the Trade Federation attacked, and in my attempt to protect the Queen, I ended up going against her, and this is the result.
That's actually why I'm here. The Queen has actually been assassinated on Coruscant.
Well,
The Council wants answers for why you were not with her. I've been sent to retrieve you.
She wouldn't listen to us.
He looks at you, Kari, and he kind of just like nods, like he's just trying to make sense of what happened. So anything you'll tell him, he's just gonna try and figure out what the hell happened. Where is Tarvis?
Where is Tarvis? That is a good question.
I don't know.
And Asia?
Asia's with us,
Okay.
right? She is technically still with us.
Yeah, she is. We had a report that you were able to take care or come into the possession of other companions or the membership of other companions and he's looking at Gan. This is, what is your name?
Sorry. I think yeah.
My name's robbing dead bodies.
No, I was actually gonna be wait for you guys to finish and be like, I'm gonna bury Kovac because he was such a nice guy. But no, I tell him I'm Gan.
Master Gan, it is nice to meet you. And who is the other two souls that are up behind the tank? Do you know them?
Guessing that's Taylor and the other Wookiee.
That is the Warden in Radek.
The one that's unconscious
So you
is
just-
in charge of the labor camp.
Oh, he's just gonna start walking over there.
I start to pick up the warden
No, Taylor, no.
Okay.
calmly, like not in a violent way. Like throw him over my shoulder. I was gonna walk him over to the Jedi, and then I see the Jedi is walking towards me.
Master Radek, what is it that you plan on doing with this man?
For a moment, I was gonna kill him, but instead I think I'll take him home and let him stand trial for what he's done to my planet.
This man personally, or the corporation?
This man personally.
So he walks closer to both of you, and he asks you, "What do you accuse him of?"
Well, he enslaved me and my cousin, for one.
How long were you enslaved?
Player to DM, I'm not sure how long we've been here.
It's up to you.
A week?
How many others were with you?
Player to DM, was it hundreds or thousands?
We'll say whatever you think.
Hundreds.
Okay. He looks back down at him, and he holds his hand out, and the warden starts waking up, and he's like, "Whoa, what happened? Whoa, what's going on, man?"
I set him down.
We gotta. You said it. Okay. And so. Okay, you set him down against the tree right
Sure.
there, I guess. So he goes, "Oh, you damn Wookiee scum! I can't believe you would attack me like that. You're such an uncivilized people."
We can always stun him again.
And then he looks at the Jedi, and he goes, You're a Jedi. You're supposed to enforce law and order. This Wookiee is my property, and I demand that you help me recapture him and force him to work in the labor camps, just as all these individuals should be." Do any of y'all have anything to say?
I just look at the Jedi and say, need I say more?
He turns around. The Jedi turns around and looks away, and then ignites his lightsaber and turns around and just cuts his head off.
Wow.
And then turns it off, and he looks to you, Radek, and says, "I believe the matter to be settled."
Okay.
And then you hear ba 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 ba.
Yeah, as it's actually playing in the background. Right there. She says, there's a small settlement further down this path that we will need to journey to if we are to get off this planet. With Czerka disabled, we're gonna need to find work for all of us now.
Oh, cool.
Find work?
Yeah. There's a town.
Oh.
Since the events of starting, Naboo is under blockade, and we have fallen out from our assignment with the Jedi Council to provide peaceful transitions or diplomacy in that regard. We have failed in that mandate, both my Padawan and myself, and I have been exiled from the Jedi Order for unrelated matters.
Wink, wink.
So it is a
Player to
it is of
DM,
no
is this a Sith campaign and I don't know about it?
Roll a d20. Use the Force.
So what are you suggesting that we do?
War is coming, and we have to prepare one way or the other. The Jedi Council are fools to not see that we are they are being manipulated by an unseen hand.
Oh shit.
The Queen Amidala has already been assassinated.
Times like this make it very difficult not to metagame.
There's nothing that we can possibly do at this point but try to either form our own faction and try to align with a just power or authority, because it is not the Jedi Council and it is not the Senate.
Well, at least he didn't scream, "I am the Senate," so that's good.
Not yet.
Not yet. But he's right, though. Jedi Council and the Senate both kind of suck.
Yeah, and
True.
they are being misled. But my character doesn't know that. My character barely knows what the Jedi Council is.
He looks at you, Radek, and he says, he kind of holds out his hand as if he was wanting you to grasp it.
I do.
Kind of like a handshake.
Yeah, I do.
Roll a use the force check for me. What he's showing you is a vision of your future, which no one else is going to know about, because I'm going to send it to Taylor directly.
Perfect.
Kari, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess for now, me and Asia will stick with Boss and his master. Just until we can get something figured out.
Okay. Well, for now we must move before the Czerka. So he pulls his hand away from you. He says, "You have great potential, Master Radek." He says, we must move quickly and follow the stream south before more Czerka forces arrive."
I run up and I hug Taylor's leg. And I'm like, "I missed you. I thought you were
I missed you
dead."
too.
Right, and then I climb up him and I sit on his shoulder.
I pull out my necklace and put it on because I see him and remember that he saved it for me.
And that you owe him a life debt?
No life debt.
No, just
I don't know. I
just
think
shoulder right.
I think there's something about a life debt on page
Han Solo
35.
freed
Yeah, he did
Chewie
it
from
his favorite.
slavery.
Yeah.
He didn't recover his ring.
If I had managed to free Taylor back there when he was tied up, that'd have been a life debt.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it. Well, for the next campaign, we're gonna redo the last session. Or for the next session, we're gonna redo the last session. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, consider liking the video. Leave us feedback in the form of a comment if you have any questions, concerns, complaints, or compliments. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to see more footage like this. Till next time, stay safe.